Lord. Sun is bright. Good morning, you beautiful, beautiful, shagadelic bunch of bananas. You like that? You like that? Shagadelic? Uh, anyways, my beautiful, beautiful, chocolate coated wet dreams. How are y'all today? Hey, Debbie Smith, how you doing? Hey, Warlord, how you doing, brother? Hey, Ron, how you doing, brother? Good day. Oh, no, no. Y'all are low hanging bunch of bananas. That's what y'all are. Freshly ripened with loads of potassium. Anyways, so you know, next week I will be doing that live stream. Well, not live stream, but the survival weekend on the second and the third. I will and everything. I'm actually going to do my very first. Give me a second. It's getting hot in this car. Anyways, um, I'm actually going to do my first actual edited survival video. Hey, how you doing, brother? But yeah, sorry, I'm trying to drive and read, but you know, I'm off this weekend. I am off next weekend, Sunday and Monday. The second and third, I am going to be doing actual, recording and actually do real survival. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we will be doing a live stream. And you, my lovely, lovely little survivalists, yes, ma'am, Debbie, I'm going to be a security guard for the rest of my life until I die, pretty much. Yeah. But tonight, it's going to be a very interactive and fun live stream tonight. You, my wonderful, wonderful, lovely survivalists, are going to help my wife, Miss Star, choose what goes in my survival bag to take on my survival weekend. Y'all will get to vote, and the item that gets the most votes go to my bag. I do not get to choose anything. Miss Star will show you specific items. Right, Adamir? Yeah. You know, I like doing security because it's never the same thing. You know, it's not the same repetitious 9 to 5 job. You know what I mean? That's the only reason why I like it, because it's not boring. Oh yeah, Debbie. Especially in this day of age, security is needed more and more and more. It's but so I will be doing I've got some yard work and everything that I need to do this morning. Um, yeah, it, I hate reputation, like repetitive stuff. Every day, the exact same thing. I need changes. I need something to keep me on my toes. You know what I mean? And that's why I like doing survival. I like having this discussion stuff with y'all. And that's why, like, my channel isn't just about survival per se. We do things about cryptids. We do things about ghosts. We do all sorts of stuff on this channel because you can only go so far in so many things. You can only push the limit so far before you're beating the dead horse with a stick, trying to make it go an extra step. And that's why y'all are going to be a part of this. You know what I mean? Your actions, your words are going to help with the content. You will actually see, because if I choose my bag, if I choose whatever, I'm going to choose the perfect things for every survival situation. There's really no reason why a survivalist or prepper makes a challenge, but they choose their bag. You know what I mean? They choose what goes in their bag and everything. It's always a better idea for people that don't know or people that is new to this stuff to make your bag for you, because that gives these people, say Debbie say Debbie chooses a specific item that I would never choose a day in my life. How do I use that specific item that Debbie chooses to go in my survival bag to help me in a quote unquote survival situation? You know, it we need to be more creative. We need to, instead of trying to show off all this new and fancy gear and all this stuff and trying to tell somebody to go out and spend $300+ on one item. We as humanity need to go back to being creative, learning how to get around obstacles like our ancestors did when we didn't have the means to get around an obstacle. We don't do that anymore. We do not try to crawl out of the box. We do not try to think. We do not try to overcome adversities. We as a society and a culture have learned to have everything do everything for us. Yeah, yeah. Bear grease, hey. What? I mean, we could make some bear grease. But the thing is survivalists go into these dangerous areas and all this stuff, but they have a fully set bag. They have everything that they need to take care of the biome that they're going to. That's not survival. That's not preparing. I mean, it is preparing because you know where you're going, but it is not true survival. It is not true knowledge or true skills or being able to overcome, adversity. Yeah, Debbie. I mean, everything everything has a downward spiral. There has Even though we consider that we are in a world of perfection, people work every day. People have means to eat. People have, you know, everybody quote unquote has a house. Everybody has water. Everybody has all this stuff. But and these, like these people that think, oh, if push comes to shove, I'm going to go in a I'm never coming home bag, and I'm going to take off into the wilderness, and I'm going to live my days as Billy the Mountain Man out in the woods for the rest of my 50 years. Yep. Yeah, Debbie. You know, in times like this, in America, they can still, if need be, they can still take able-bodied men. They can still do a draft if push comes to shove. America is the only country that can still implement a enforced draft like they did during the Vietnam War. The draft card can be issued at a moment's notice. This is this is why I'm going to show. That's why I'm not going to do the survival videos and everything as a entertainment purpose. I am actually going to do these survival videos with you all in mind. Yeah, I could throw together a perfect survival bag, run out in the woods, and live like a king for 2 days. I don't want to do that. I want y'all to choose what you believe. Like, if you had a choice of what you needed to take and you're only limited to Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, everybody. Anyways, but yeah, I was never in the army, Debbie, because I have type 1 diabetes, juvenile diabetes. I'm an insulin dependent diabetic, so I could never be put in the army. Nice trying. What is up? What is up, Wooden Spoon? How you doing? You want me to do it in a loincloth? I'm sorry, sir. I am not like that. I am not built like the Scottish woodsman. Trust me, I am not that that sexy. Sorry, I am not built like I used to be in my 20s. Oh yeah, Debbie. Yeah, I mean, if there was a draft, yeah, fuck yeah, I'd be put in, military or whatever. But I wanted to go join the military when I was 18 because I come from a military family. But they turned me down. They said, nope. They said, we will not distribute insulin if you are on the front lines. We will not be, because I have to take insulin at specific times. So if I'm in the middle of a firefight or if I'm, you know, on patrol or something like that, they don't want to be responsible if I don't have my medicine. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm gonna be doing my live stream tonight at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock my time, which is central time. And y'all get to choose, all of you. You get to choose what goes in my survival bag with my wife. She's making my survival bag. I do not get to choose anything. I get to watch what y'all torture me with. I get to have fun and see what y'all are really going to pack me. But, it's going to be a learning and it's going to be a fun experience for everything. It is going to be a real survival video. It's not going to be pre-planned. It's not going to be, you know, custom to where I'm just, you know, sitting there with a filet mignon and $1,200 snow king crab legs, cooking it on a a wood stove, like a bunch of these idiots, trying to show survival and all this stuff. I'm not going to be eating a mulberry pie that I packed in the bottom of my, you know, pack. She's going to pack me homemade MREs. Something that anybody and everybody has access to and can make on their own. That can be a ready Oh yeah, yeah. I will pack my knife. I will not let anybody use my knife. But everything that's in the bag, y'all get to choose. Well, you can call it a MRE. I mean, technically anything is an MRE if it's already pre-cooked. Because MRE just means meal ready to eat. You know, like you can either eat it cold or you can eat it hot. Just like any canned pasta or canned food or anything, you can literally open up any can and eat it straight out of the can. People think it's disgusting. People in this civilized, you know, civilized humans believe that you have to cook everything, but they don't understand that most food is already pre-cooked. But yeah, I hope I can see all of y'all tonight. I hope y'all can. And you know, I have my sister Deanna, which is the part of which is Cassie's daughter. Cassie's my big sis that I've known for God going on 5+ years. Her channel is Oracles and Beyond and Tales Told in the Dark. But her daughter is an amazing cook. So I'm having her look up a good Hispanic bread recipe. Something good that I can cook over the fire and everything. 'Cause, yeah, I know it's dough and seasonings and flavors, but I ain't good with that stuff. So I'm gonna take her idea of what to make, and I'm gonna take that with me so I can cook it. Oh, sauerkraut! Sauerkraut is questionable. Sauerkraut is. Oh yeah, Debbie, I love that. Sauerkraut over over the years, I've learned because out here in Texas and everything, we have a huge Hispanic population, but we also have a huge German population. Like, all stuff like just just 30 minutes from where I live. You go to New Braunfels, it was a whole entire German town. Everything in New Braunfels is German food. Same thing with Fredericksburg, Texas. Everything in Fredericksburg it was a German fort town. And everywhere there is German food. You know, brats and sauerkraut. Red skin mashed potatoes. Red cabbage sauerkraut. Wiener schnitzel. You know, no, Debbie, no. I'm not related to Cassie, but she is my sister. Like, I call everybody brothers and sisters and everything, but if I could have had a sister growing up, it would have been Cassie. I would have chose Cassie to be my older sister from day one. And just because we're not related doesn't mean I don't love her like my blood sister. I would do anything for her. I would do anything for her and Deanna. All they would have to do is just ask. Yeah, she's a wonderful soul. Her and Deanna. I mean, all of y'all. All of y'all are wonderful souls. I love all of you. I love you all like my family. If I didn't love y'all, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do 3 hour live streams with y'all. But crap, crap. Son of a bitch. I missed my turn. Yeah, I missed my turn. Anyways, got distracted talking to you, lovely coconut. But uh, you know, this this channel is all about interaction. This channel is all about teaching y'all. It's not me. It's not. I don't need to reassess my skills. I don't need to do really anything. I've been a prepper for 10 plus years. I've been doing survival since I was, what, 10, 11? I think I started when I was 11. This, and I grew up poor. You couldn't afford everything. I had to go to the army surplus and everything to get all my stuff that I needed. Because I couldn't afford a brand new Coleman tent. No, I had a, what was it? A pack tent that I got from a army surplus. It was just like a 4 foot pup tent, pretty much. And it was lightweight, that you made into a a sliding V, and you slept around. It was pretty much just a glorified tarp. That was my tent that I had and everything. You know how many days I was soaking wet from rain and everything coming in under that tent? Hey, Bootsy, how you doing? But like I said, Rev Rev never hasn't disappeared, no. But she has changed. She moved from Texas, and she has left the quote unquote paranormal field when it's a long story, brother. It's a long story, Shire. like, it started when the paranormal, the cryptid, the supernatural communities was at each other's throats. When these groups were openly accepting anyone and everyone that, and she changed things. She now does resin and she does art now. She doesn't She's moved away from the paranormal. She's moved away from all that stuff. Hey, John, how you doing, brother? Yeah, like, I love Rev. Rev is my girl. Like, she's my sister too. But I pop in sometimes if she does a live stream or whatever. But now she's just worried about, and now she's just posting videos. She's not doing live streams anymore. She's not. Good morning, brother. Good morning. So, like I was saying, 5 p.m. tonight, we are going to do a live stream. I'm going to shave this bush beard of mine. Do some housework and everything. Do some yard work. Then at 5 p.m., we're going to do a live stream, and y'all are going to choose what goes in my bag. It's going to be very interactive. It's going to be, and I want the truth. I really want y'all to choose what you really would put in your survival bag. If you had to load it up, say a ending disaster happened and you could not, you had to leave home. You could only pack whatever is in your reach. I really want to know what goes through your head, and I want to implement that in real survival situations. I want to show you the pros and cons to every item that you choose, because that's what people don't understand. Everything can break. Everything has weaknesses to it. Everything cannot, just because they advertise it as it's a, can do anything, like Ginsu knives or whatever. It's to put it in action and show you that there is limitations to everything, especially in wilderness survival. See, that's the thing. People don't understand that whole wire, wool, and battery. Yes, the wire, wool, and battery will work once or twice. But the thing is that wire wool eats away quicker than what you can save. That's why they usually use a big ball of wire wool to start a fire, because it gives that ample time for the heat of the wire wool to catch something on fire. But also, if you use a 9-volt battery on wire wool, that battery will explode on you.
People do not tell you that. People do not say, if you use a 9-volt battery on steel wool more than 3 times, the battery will explode because it heats up that 9-volt battery also. Hey, Wallet, how you doing, brother? See, the flint and steel, you know, they're good, but it's the same thing as it's not instantaneous flame. If you are in a true survival situation, flint and steel will only get you so far. And flint and steel needs one other component with it, which is called char cloth. Char cloth is any kind of denim, any kind of, cloth that has been charred. And if you don't char it right, it won't work. That's why you see when people strike flint and steel, they have that brown or black piece of fabric with it, so it will catch onto that char cloth, and then they blow it into flames. Shire. But there's so much. It's better to have a ferrocerium rod than old school flint and steel. Don't get me wrong, flint and steel is still a good backup. It's better than a bow drill. It's better than a hand drill. But you need the last part of it. You need char cloth. And char cloth, if you're in a survival situation in the wilderness, there's nowhere where you're going to get cotton. I mean, unless you are literally ripping up your shirt or ripping up your bandana, ripping up something else to, like destroying one item that you can use for multiple reasons, like a bandana. If you're ripping up your bandana that could, for char cloth, or you're ripping up your shirt for char cloth, you are dead because you're losing layers that's supposed to protect you, because your first form of shelter is what you're wearing in the wilderness. If you destroy a bandana, your bandana can be used for multiple things. It can be used as a strainer to filter water. It can be used to wrap and take care of cuts, be a bandage. It can be used as a tourniquet if you cut a vein or something like that, or a deep gash in your arm. It's a tourniquet. It can be used as a makeshift sling. It can be used to filter out smoke and everything if you're around a fire and you have asthma and you don't have your inhaler. You have to look at what you're destroying or what you're repurposing and stuff for certain items. You know what I mean? A lot of that's the thing. Survivalists don't want to tell you the truth. They are afraid of telling you the truth, because who wants to be in a true survival situation with their fake knowledge that some YouTuber has told them, and they've never once been out in a wilderness situation, and now that they're in that situation, they're like, oh, look at this. I saw this on Survivor Man. I saw this on Bear Grylls. And they get wrong, and they kill themselves. The same thing with all these survival things saying you need to know 27 different knots. You need to know how to tie and secure whatever. No, you don't. You just need a loop knot and that's it. If you want to make a ridge line or something like that, make a loop knot. It you don't need to know a 46-inch marlin knot. You don't need to know a tension knot. You don't need to know any of this stuff. Sylvia. Yes, Ron. Yes. Like, you're not going to be rappelling off the side of a cliff. You don't need any of this stuff. Yes, trying. Keep it simple. There's no reason to go that extra mile and waste calories, waste energy, stress yourself out with, did I do this right? You're not Rambo. Nobody is Rambo. Nobody is a super soldier. Nobody is a wild animal that is going to be able to go out in the wilderness and dig up every damn herb and plant in the world. Because you're not. Look at Survivor Man. If that was true, I mean, even Survivor Man has gotten sick from eating the wrong shit. Right, trying. That's what I'm trying to say. Right, Wally? Yeah, like, I'm so sick and tired. I grew up in the dirty south of Chattanooga. Right at the three-way of Tennessee, Georgia, and Alabama. You know how many rednecks I grew up with in my family and my friends' family that were like, oh, I'm ex-military, I'm ex-this. Just give me a knife and I can go out in the woods and survive till the day I die. Yeah. Like, wilderness survival is a different beast because we taught our ancestors. We are no longer having to be hunters and gatherers. We do not have that knowledge anymore. Most of us are sitting and learning techniques and styles of survival that was written 300 years ago. You know how long 300 years is? You know what kind of world we were living in 300 years ago? Just 200 years ago, we were sitting around campfires, killing each other with muskets. We were hunting every day. We were We were making chicory tea. We were literally finding and harvesting our own stuff. Like in America. And you know, a lot of parts of Europe was still doing this 200 years ago. And if you look at it, a lot of small areas and stuff in Europe, in Asia, still to this day, they are still keeping with traditional ways of living compared to America today. America today, we're literally what? Most of us are working or just got off of work, and we are all sitting or just listening to some dumbass on a YouTube channel on a live stream talking bullshit out of his mouth. Right? We didn't have that 200 years ago. We didn't have this 100 years ago. Times have changed. Oh, shit, sire. If your chest hairs are that strong, you are the new, George of the jungle. You got some anaconda, you got some anaconda chest hairs. Like, just the mindset of the world is completely different than it was. And that's the thing. People say, oh, go buy the SAS Survival Handbook. Go buy this book. Go buy that book. No. You can only learn so much from a book. And if you look at one survival book and you look at another survival book, it is exactly the same fucking information. It is. Because we have not had to be in a true survival situation in the last 100 years. We have not had to go and explore new uncharted areas. We have not had to go on a 2-month hunting trip to bring enough fucking food back to feed our family of husband, wife, and 7 or 8 kids for 6 months. Times have changed, and we need to stop. People tell you to go and buy these survival books. People go and tell you to do these survival tactics from, 300 years ago, 400 years ago, because they don't want to realize Hey, I'm back. But yeah, Shire. We have relied on the government for so much because the government has taken over. The government has said, yes, rely on us. We will handle everything. Yeah, I did, John, brother. I did. But, the thing is YouTube survivalists are not real survivalists. They're not. You are, John, brother. Don't even worry about that. You're good, Wally, brother. You're good. Don't even worry about it. I'll be doing another live stream at 5. This was just a quick thing letting you all know at 5 p.m. we're doing an interactive live stream. Y'all will be helping Miss Star, my wife, make my survival bag with what y'all want to see in it. What y'all truly think that y'all would put in. I got you, John. I got you. Yeah. But, I hope I can see you all. I hope I can see you all on my next live stream, okay? And then on the second and the third, I'm actually going to make a real survival video. And we're going to start doing this. We are actually going to start. This channel is actually going to start making real survival videos. And I'm going to start doing the Survivor Chronicles, the actual end of the world scenario type, end of the world scenario type survival fantasy. I'll give you a taste of it. All right, so the Survival Chronicles. It's like a video diary of situations and stuff. Seen through a first person view of survival situations. Like, it's all going to be first person. You know, kind of like a Fallout game or Skyrim game or something like that, where I am the character, but you don't see me as a character. You see my hands, you see what I do, you see who I interact with, but you don't see me as a character. But that's been a work for a while, and I need actors. I want to start. I want to start taking my vacations, and I want to start going to other YouTubers in our community. I want this to be a YouTuber based collaboration with other YouTubers. I want it to where you as the YouTubers that I collab with, you are other survivors that the main character of the Survival Chronicles interacts with. That we talk, we learn from each other. Thanks, Ron. Thanks. I want it to be a huge YouTube collaboration of survival. And, some fun, like maybe killing zombies, maybe having to fight raiders, maybe having to do certain scenarios in the Survivor Chronicles. I'm in San Antonio, Texas, John, brother. I've already, I want YouTubers, and I want smaller channel YouTubers. Like, I want to get those people, like smaller YouTube channels, and get their name out there. And, have this stop the hate on YouTube. Hey, morning, how you doing? Yeah, I'm just saying, just some announcements. I'm going to be doing a live stream tonight at 5, and y'all are going to get to choose what goes in my survival bag. So it's going to be an interactive and learning experience for my survival weekend on the 2nd and the 3rd. So I hope I can see you there, morning. Good, John. Hope to see you there, brother. Yeah, John. Yeah, just let them know. I wanna do a lot. I want, like, if my channel can grow, if I can get sponsorships, if I can do all this, because I still have to go today to the Coleman factory and see if they will want to sponsor me on my survival weekend. See if Coleman will, sponsor me with like a tent or, a hammock or something, like give me some kind of sponsorship. I still got to go through all that and everything. I don't know if they're closed on Sundays. I may have to go Monday, but hopefully Coleman will sponsor me since they're a Texas-based company, and I'm a Texas-based survival YouTube channel. 5 p.m. Central Time morning. I'll go after this. I'm going to set up the live stream and everything so people can get notified for it. I hope I do too, John. I really do. I'm wanting to see if Will would want to do a collab survival in the Everglades. If he would want to go and do a survival thing with me. I know you talk with Will a lot, John. If you talk with him lately, ask him if he wants to do a collab with me soon. Right, John. Alright, everybody. I'm going to get off here, but just know I'm going to start actually having a real YouTube channel. I'm going to actually start doing survival videos. I'm actually, Will, GG. Yeah, GG. Yeah, if you talk to GG and everything, ask him if he wants to do a collab with me, like survival in the Everglades. Yeah, morning. Yeah, it's going to be dark for you. Yeah, I haven't been on Discord or anything in a while, John. I left Discord for reasons. Mhm. I may feed GG to a gator, or I'll have him like ride a gator. Teach him how to catch a gator and ride it in the swamp. But yeah, this was just about I'm going to start doing the Survivor Chronicles when I can get some YouTubers. Yeah, girls, guys, old contacts that a lot of us have, moved away from, John. Yes, ma'am, Bootsy. I'll see you tonight, sis. But, I'm going to work on the Survivor Chronicles, but I'm going to do actual real survival, where you're not sitting with a filet mignon. You're not sitting with $1,200 crab legs. You're not making a 4-course meal on bringing baked potatoes and all this stuff. I'm not doing that. I'm not. I'm actually showing you what it's going to feel like to be in a survival situation. Starving. Where you have limited food. Where you're not sitting around in a glorious tent or anything like that. Kind of like Survivor Man, but not like Survivor Man. And I'm not going to have, Bear Grylls' 5-person camera crew. All right, everybody. I love y'all. I will see y'all tonight on the live stream. And please don't screw me over too bad. I'm just kidding. Y'all can do whatever y'all want to with this survival bag. All right. I love you, family. Y'all take care. I will see y'all tonight. Take care, family. Bye.